There we go. All right. Sorry, I got a new audio interface and totally forgot to add that in to my little setup here. So we're good. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Hello and welcome. Thanks for tuning in and taking a ride. Moustache John here. Welcome to the Undefeated channel. We got Sevilla hosting Barcelona. This is a La Liga match. This is not the second leg of the Copa del Rey for anybody that is confused by that. This is La Liga round 25. Barcelona, 8 points from the top. We need all the points we can get. We keep dropping points unnecessarily, all right? And Atletico Madrid have been giving us the window to come back. We just got to take advantage. So we're going to see what we can do against Sevilla here. We got an interesting lineup. We'll talk about that next, but first things first, let's get this party started.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to the undefeated Moustache John.
All right, my friends, let's get the chat up and going. Riot Gaming, hello. Yeah, I caught the no audio just in time, thankfully. Like I said, I got a new audio interface. I upgraded from the Focusrite Scarlett Solo to the Focusrite Claret 4 Pre. Let's go. Also, I got myself a little microphone arm here and the windscreen, so audio is going to be even better. I should sound crystal clear. Thank you, Mij. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Welcome. To everybody that's tuning in for the first time, make sure you subscribe to the channel, all right? We are up and coming. We're still pretty new. We're just getting up to a consistent pace in terms of uploading content, so things are happening here on the channel. We're right around 645 subscribers, I believe, so we're on the road to 1,000. Join the community now, subscribe, and tell your friends. That's important too. Looking at the lineup, folks, like I said, Barcelona going with a 3-1-4-2 lineup. That's 3 in the back, holding midfielder, 4 across the midfield, and then 2 forwards. Listen to this. In the back, we got Langley, Piqué, and Mingueza. I love it. Then we got Busquets as the center defensive mid. I don't love that anymore, but we'll take it. We don't have a lot of options with Coutinho injured and Pjanic being a bum. Then with our 4 across the midfield, we got Jordi Alba, Pedri, De Jong, and Serginho Dest. Let's go, Serginho Dest. Coming back from injury, coming back from a little bit of a loss of confidence. We're going to see if he can make a difference here. And then we got Dembele and Messi up top, friends. How exciting is that? I love the idea of Dembele playing striker. Could he be the answer to our number 9? Listen, Riot, it's listed as a 3-1-4-2, but I'm also with you that this could end up being more of a 5-back. It really just depends on how far up Dest and Jordi Alba push. What's been interesting for me lately is, just getting some stuff set up here, is, excuse me, Jordi Alba and Dest have been pinching inside a lot more than in previous iterations that we've seen at Barcelona. Like you think about the Dani Alves era. Dani Alves wasn't cutting inside. It was always an overlap to the outside. Okay, Ayush. Appreciate that, good sir. All right, let me get the full screen so I can see this. All right. For those of you that were here for the Copa del Rey match, you know that Barcelona lost 2-0. Not a good showing. Barcelona hot and cold this year. Ryan, what's up, brother? Thanks for stopping by. Frankie de Jong on the ball. Being patient, finds Oscar Mingueza. See, I think going with the 3-back here, Sergio Busquets isn't going to push forward at all. Sergio Busquets might as well be listed as a center back. So if you really look at the way this is going to break down, I think Dest and Alba are going to stay wide. Already, Mingueza is pushing forward. So I think Mingueza and Langley are going to be pushing forward kind of in holding midfield roles, and then Busquets and Piqué are really going to be like stopper and sweeper, in the middle there. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the stopper and sweeper concept. That might just be an American thing. But essentially a stopper is that holding midfielder or center back, but you're the plug right in the middle, and then a sweeper is just sideline to sideline, anything that gets behind that stopper. Well, I appreciate that, Ayush. I will do my best. As you guys know, I've always said, as the channel grows, I may forget a name or two, but I always appreciate those that have been around since the start. So I will do my best, Ayush. Dude, I hope so, Ryan. With this change in formation and with Dembele playing striker, I got hopes. I mean, Pedri's been playing out of his mind. We do have, with as frustrating of a year it's been, and not just this year, but last 3 or 4 years, but as frustrating of a year it's been, we still have a lot going on. 1, Frankie de Jong, amazing. 2, Pedri, what a surprise, coming over on the cheap from Las Palmas, and people are calling him the next Iniesta. I'm not going that far. Does he have that potential? Quite possibly. Does he move like Iniesta? A little bit. Does he have the same decision making? Not quite yet. That's gonna come, right? So we're excited about that. Serginho Dest, even though he's had a rough patch these last few games and Mbappe made him look like a teenager, it's still nice that we have him. Young American, definitely the future. He can play right or left. We like that. So we got some stuff to be excited about, even if it's going to be another year with no trophies. Yeah, Ryan, I was floating up and down 600 there for a minute, and then I started doing some Instagram ads, actually, for a couple videos. So the video that I put up with 5 reasons why Barcelona are going to beat PSG, I actually did a little Instagram ad for that one, which got me, I think, right around like 40 subscribers, something like that. That's really, yeah, Ryan, that's really what it comes down to. Barcelona on the ball here. Dembele with nice little footwork. La Croqueta trying to get around 2 or 3 out for a Sevilla throw, though. Consistency is huge. You know, every YouTuber will tell you that consistency is number 1, and that's always been a problem for me. Even from the start, just kind of figuring out what I want to put online, how much time I'm willing to invest in it. All of that really needed ironed out. And then I got the copyright ban, and then the COVID hit, so there was no matches going on. But now we're up and running. So we're doing a stream or 2 every week, and we're doing uploaded videos every week. Usually it's a English Premier League match preview, but we'll throw up some other stuff too. Thank you, Ryan. To be honest, I spent a lot of time on that. So I make all of my thumbnails from scratch. I don't use any templates or anything. I build my own templates, I should say. So for that one, I honestly spent like 3 hours on it, maybe, just tinkering and trying to come up with something, because it was a completely different design than what I typically do. But it also has it's getting the most views and the best click-through impression rate is what it's called. So it's basically the percentage of when people see it, how often do they click on it? And that one's got like a 20-something% click-through rate, which is really good, especially for this channel. So I appreciate that feedback, Ryan. That's awesome. Yeah, so the idea is every time I make a thumbnail, every few weeks I'll have time to kind of rethink and improve it a little bit. I mean, I'm not a graphic designer or anything like that, so it's kind of coming along. But I appreciate that feedback, man. Elche game was good. We looked pretty sharp. Messi on the ball here. He's got Dest on the right. Dest could play one across to Dembele if he looks now. Oh, instead he takes it to the end line, tries to cut it across, gets deflected. Dest now coming up. So with this formation, you're seeing a lot more space on the wings for Dest and Jordi Alba, and I think that is certainly intentional, because it was just getting too crowded. Doing a 4-3-3, particularly on the right-hand side with Dembele and Dest, they just take up each other's space. So it's too easy to mark. Right on, Ryan. Yeah, so the formation, there's 3 center backs. They got from left to right, there's Langley, PK, and Mingueza. And then you have one holding mid, Sergio Busquets, playing in the middle. And he's really playing deep. He's almost alongside PK when we have the ball. Then across the midfield, on the left-hand side, you have Jordi Alba. Then you have Pedri, center mid, De Jong, right center mid, and then Serginho Dest on that right wing. Then up top, 2 strikers, Dembele and Messi. Is my mic off? You sure? Buzz Boys, are you maybe? I feel like Buzz Boys maybe is just a little behind in the video. Because I think one thing I notice is that when you join a live stream, sometimes you hop on and the video will start from the beginning. So if he's just watching the video from the beginning, it's very possible. Right. That's right. Yeah, Buzz Boys. Everybody else can hear me, bro. So it might be on your end. 8 minutes in right now, and Barcelona are looking okay. They look like they have some life to them, right? So we've all seen Barcelona this year and in recent years, all too often, just being stagnant, having way too many people standing around the ball. You'll have the ball out on the right or left wing. You'll have a midfielder, a winger, and the outside back doing some overlap, doing some tiki-taka, but it goes nowhere because there's no threatening runs being made outside of that. Hey, the often defeated Moustache Steve, my number 1 man in the chair, my FIFA advisor, and moderator on the channel. What's going on, Stevie D? How we doing, sir? I'm really happy to see Dest back out there. He's really had a rough couple of months. First, hey Mustafa, what's up, dude? At first, he came out and said he really just kind of was lacking confidence, like he didn't feel good about the way he was playing, and then he runs into an injury, which psychosomatic. Sometimes that happens. So tough coming back. He got lit up by Mbappe in his first match back, unfortunately. Oh, as I said, Des tracks one down on the end line, crosses it in. Ooh, just over De Jong there. Dembele can't get it on target, but it's going to go out for a Barca corner. Let's go. How's everybody's week been, by the way? I didn't do a live stream last weekend because I was out of town, but I did get a video uploaded, so I didn't get to talk to anybody. How's everybody been? Prediction for today, I'm saying 3-0 Barcelona. Let's go. Let's be optimistic. We got Sevilla again in second leg of Copa del Rey. We're down 2-0. So we got to come back on that aggregate, and I say we put a stamp on it right now. Yeah, dude, I think Koeman really set Dest up for failure. I mean, one, just the occasion itself, having a young, really inexperienced player who only has 1 year of Champions League under his belt to be marking the best player in the world right now all by himself. Like, come on. That was just set him up for failure, if you ask me. I think, I don't know. What else are you going to do, though? You got to provide help, but our midfield is so slow that you can't rely on them to come over and help marking Mbappe. We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm originally from West Virginia, but I live in Ohio right now. I would love to see this formation against PSG. I'm okay with going with this moving forward. Here's what I would change, though. I would put De Jong in that holding midfield role where Busquets is, and I would put... ideally Coutinho, but he's injured. And then I would put Ricky Puig next to Pedri. So have De Jong holding, Puig and Pedri, Alba and Dest next to them. And then I'm totally fine with it being Dembele and Messi up top. You can have Griezmann come on later on. And I'm not blaming everything on Griezmann. You can't blame everything on Griezmann. His finishing is hot garbage, so that is his fault. But he's just more of a team player is what we're realizing, and people aren't stepping up around him. Oh, Dembele here on the left-hand side. He looks dangerous today. He seems like he's got shoot in his eyes today. You know what I mean? Okay, so folks, my Indian friends in the chat, what's some stuff about Indian culture that I need to know? Because what I've realized, I don't think I talked about this on stream yet. I did some ads on Instagram. Like I said, 90% of the followers and the likes and the subscribers that I'm getting are from India. So is there something about the channel, about me, about Barcelona or something that is particularly making me popular in India? And then also, what is some stuff about Indian culture that maybe I need to know to not like put my foot in my mouth or offend anybody? Because I'm super unfamiliar. So to all my Indian friends, please help me out. What's up, memes? I am watching on a streaming platform called Sling, SLING. They're the only one in my area that I can get that carries beIN Sports. So BEIN is the network that that broadcasts it, and then I get it through Sling. Oh, that makes sense. Because am I right? Cricket is number one in India. Nice ball from PK over the top, trying to find Dembele. Can't quite do it. Sevilla looking to break out now. Barcelona are doing a great job of containing the counterattack, slowing it down so that they're not getting caught upfield so much. Facebook watch. That makes sense. I probably do need to get a bigger presence on Facebook, huh? Nice. Very cool, memes. Very cool. Yeah, I think a lot of people have the game on and then they'll just kind of have me as the added commentary and join in on the chat. That seems to be what a lot of people do. So I put stuff on Twitter. I don't get any kind of following on Twitter. So I don't pay much attention to it. Basically just I post everything on Instagram and then I also share it on my Twitter. But I don't ever really sign on to the Twitter. It doesn't get a lot of action. I was saying earlier how excited I am about Pedri. He's quite the talent. And what was unexpected these last few weeks, I don't know if maybe Coleman's gotten it in his ear or he's just been working on it and that's been his focus. But defensively, Pedri has really been putting in an extra effort. Oh, Dest, you dirty boy. Little rollover, step over, nutmeg, draws the foul. Let's go. Get that confidence back, Serginho Dest. No, I did not. What's the Twitter announcement? Trending meme captions. Oh, geez, I gotta up my meme game. Give me, Ayush. Can you give me an example of what you're talking about? Oh, that's a handball, sir. Come on now. He was lying on the ground. His whole arm was extended. Sevilla on the counterattack. Good tackle there by Mingueza. I'm loving this 3-back, friends. De Jong with a nice little ball to Dembele. Down the right-hand side. See, Dembele tracks it down. He turns. Sees what his options are. He's got one-on-one. Dribble him, bro. Take him on. Draws the second defender. Swings it all the way around. I mean, yeah, Barcelona are playing way high line. Langley, PK, and Mingueza all in front of the midfield circle there on the attack. Nice. Thank you, Ayush. I will check that out when I have I'll check that out at halftime here. I mean, listen, I know it's I know it's got a pipe dreams, but I'm loving the idea of maybe being hugely popular in India, and then like here in my home country, I can just walk around unnoticed. Nobody knows who I am, but all of my fans, all of my support comes from India, and I go and I visit there, and I'm treated like royalty. That would be awesome. 16 minutes in, no shots on goal yet. I don't think for Barcelona. Nothing on target yet. Let me double check myself. I don't want to be lying to y'all, but yeah, no shots, nothing on target yet. 65% possession for Barcelona. And here's the big thing: we haven't looked like we've been in trouble on the counterattack. That's been huge so far. Interesting, Baker. So adding premium subscription tiers, so you pay $5 and only those that pay see those tweets. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay for Twitter. That's not gonna happen. Two Messi jerseys from the shop in Barcelona, 2012 and 2015. Nice. 2015 is a great one. 2012 was not our best year. I have my Andres Iniesta jersey from 2017. I have that one. I have this Serginho Dest jersey. I've got a 2008, 2009 Puyol. That's my gem right there. This one, I don't know. It's replica. It's not authentic. So whatever that is I use soccer.com. I want to say probably like $90, something like that. Nice. Very cool memes. Very cool. Sevilla getting a rare spell of possession here in the attacking third. Barcelona maybe just catching their breath. I'm loving the combo of Dembele and Messi up front. I really am. And good for Coleman for at least trying something different. I mean, I think that was one of the biggest problems with Setien and with Valverde is that they wouldn't respond to failed formations and failed tactics. Yeah, jerseys are really expensive, and it's too easy to find inauthentic off-brand ones, we'll say, online. You can really get hosed on those. Yeah, Barcelona, they're really hit or miss with the third kits. They've had some stinkers over the years, but they've had some good ones too. I really loved the last year's 90s retro throwback, those like turquoise ones. Those were pretty dope. I should have picked up one of those, to be honest. Eventually, I need to get a Frankie de Jong jersey. I try not to get a jersey with a name on it until the player's like an established legend. Like, just for example, right now, if Frankie de Jong, for some reason, knock on wood, would have been transferred in the next couple of years, he's not a legend. You know what I mean? So I would regret having his jersey. But Serginho Dest, first American to debut, first team in the La Liga for Barcelona, so you got to go there. Puyol, Iniesta, Ronaldinho, Xavi, Messi. Those are the jerseys that I have. What? Is that accurate, Schlock? Is it Schlock or Schlock? Probably Schlock. Is that accurate? Someone verify that. My man in the chair, Stevie D. Pedri has not lost possession in 2021? That can't be true. It's Schlock. Okay. Oh, good pressure there on the keeper from Messi. I don't mean to laugh, Baker, but that's too true. It matters with the badge. That's where it comes into play. Like, you can get the same font for the numbers and the names and everything, but the badge, from what I've seen, is hard to duplicate. Oh, I wonder if maybe he hasn't lost it in La Liga. Maybe that's what they're talking about. Nice touch there. Pedri leaves it for De Jong to Dembele. Run at pace. Come on, you're faster. You're faster than him. Oh, good shot. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic there. Okay, well done there. De Jong gets possession in the midfield. Nice little one-touch wall pass from Pedri, and then De Jong plays it up the right-hand side to Dembele, who's one-on-one with, who is that, Fernandao? The former Man City man playing center back. Got to run past him faster than that. Fernando did a okay job of marking him. Dembele got the shot off. At least a decent amount of power on this one. Dembele's finishing is not the best, particularly when he's shooting from inside the box. I mean, from when he's shooting from distance and he just puts power behind it, it's incredible. He's got a rocket. But when he's inside the box and he needs to place it, he tends to take way too much power off the ball. Yeah, the jersey that I have right now is from soccer.com. I don't know where they're based out of. I don't know if they're based out of America. I'm sure this was made in Taiwan or some shit, but Dembele can only shoot from outside the box. That's the thing. I want to say, somebody fact check me here, but I want to say most of his goals were scored outside of the box this year. Nice. Okay. So I need to start following what's going on in Indian culture so I can connect with all my millions and millions of fans coming from Mumbai and elsewhere. Yeah, Baker. I know most of his goals were scored in Dortmund. You're hilarious. But for Barcelona this year, I believe most of his goals have been scored outside the box. Best team this year? Ooh, free kick. Almost caught the keeper unaware there, but recovered nicely. Let's see. Who would be the best team this year? I mean, arguably Man City. PSG. Juventus. Who am I missing? It could be Bayern again, you guys. It might be Bayern. Ayush, where are you from? I think I'm trying to remember what cities I've advertised in, and Mumbai is one that I remember. Damn it, Baker. It's not nice. That's not the kind of attitude we need right now. Knock on wood. You can't say Dembele and injury or hurt or any of those things without knocking on wood. Yeah, Man City 20 wins in a row. I mean, that EPL's done. They've got that locked up. They just got Kevin De Bruyne and Sergio Aguero back from injury. So they have pulled 10, now I think 13 points ahead from second place without their best midfielder or their best striker. Now those guys are back. It's over, dude. It's super over. It's a fight for Europe now, which is going to be an exciting match. I mean, 2 through, I think, 8 or something like that is all pretty close. Best team in the last 6 years? Ugh. That puts us back to what, 2014? You'd probably have to say Madrid, to be honest, if you go back for the last 6 years, because that includes the Ronaldo era. What'd they get, 3 in a row or some shit? That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, shit. Rakitic getting into it with Mingueza. A little heated here. Busquets telling Rakitic to calm down. Mingueza's fresh up from Barca B, though. He doesn't know Rakitic. He doesn't give a shit about it. Busquets trying to be peacemaker, but Rakitic is heated. Let's go. There are no friends when it's La Liga time. Oh, shit. Like each year, Ryan, I don't know. Let's see how far back I can go. Last year was Bayern. Who won before that? Oh, Liverpool. But they're burnt out. Liverpool has to revamp now. If I'm Liverpool, they need to sell. Let's see who they have. They have Salah, Mane, Firmino. I would say 2 of them have to go. I would sell 2 of the 3. And then rebuild from there. And then honestly, maybe you sell one of either Robinson or Trent Alexander-Arnold. Or maybe you sell Van Dijk, But I think Liverpool have shown that that squad is kind of like, they're kind of experiencing what Barcelona experienced at the tail end of Pep Guardiola, where you've gotten all the juice out of that squeeze. You can't motivate those guys anymore. You can't ask anything more of them, and so you start to lose out on that output. All right, that is cool. That is good to know. I'm making note of that right now, actually, because that is good information, my friend. (2015) Barca, 2016 Madrid, 17 Madrid, 18 Madrid, Madrid. Yeah. You thought Barca were the best team in 2020? Yeah, you got to go. I mean, yeah, I would. Oh, 2019 Barca. Sorry, I was not reading that correctly. So, okay. All right. 2019. Yeah, you can't give that to Barcelona, man. I love you, Ryan, but you can't you can't give that to Barcelona. Barcelona hasn't been the best since 2015. I don't think you could say that. Yeah, 2019 you got to go Liverpool. Got to. They're dominant. They're absolutely dominant. Cuz in my opinion, that first leg against Liverpool, we just got our tactics right. Oh, Dembele on the break. He's one-on-one with the keeper. Can he finish? He does! Yes! Ousmane Dembele with a fantastic pass from, I believe it was from Messi. It could have been from Pedri. They're both small and look the same on the pitch. But here we go. Dembele at striker, number 9. I love it. Is he going to be the answer for our missing number 9 all year long? He's pacey. Can he finish consistently? That's the problem. That's what we need from him. But we got it right here. Let's go! Ousmane Dembele with a smooth, clean finish. I love it. Let's bring this back. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're showing a replay here. How far back was that? So, I don't know when it was, but Langley was bringing the ball down and hit off his foot and then off his arm, which was pinned to his chest. I don't know where that came in the run of play. That might have been when Barcelona got possession. Baker, you shut your mouth. And the pass was from Messi. Sick little pass from Messi there. And what a run from Dembele. What a pass from Messi. And finally, a smooth, calm, composed finish from Dembele. Oh, they're taking a look at that handball from Langley. I'm not updating the score yet. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. No handball given. Let's go, friends. That's exactly what we needed. That's exactly what Dembele needed as well. I love it. I love it. I love it. 1-0 Barca. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, 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 yes. Dude, maybe, like, I don't know if it's number 1, but top 5 things that I miss about COVID is Indian buffets, dude. Oh my gosh. Every couple weeks I'd go to an Indian buffet, which I'm sure pales in comparison to what you guys are eating in India. But for me, I was just starting to discover Indian food. And so I'd go with a friend to a buffet and just stuff my face. Stuff my face, dude. The bread, what do you call it? Naan? Am I saying that right? Just pile a bunch of meat and sauce and rice onto that and just hamna, hamna, hamna. It's so good, dude. So far, the defense has been good. PK, Langley, and Mingueza. And I think it's because you have that security of the 3 of them plus Busquets playing in that stopper role. I think we're good. I think we're good in that 3-back. Has Ronald Koeman finally figured out this formation? Oh, right side, right side. De Jong stretching for that pass there. Couldn't quite get to it. Oh, yeah, Ryan, I just saw that in the chat. If Langley did cost us that goal with the handball, it's not his fault, but it's just he's been having such a poor run of form and then costing us the 2 points against Who was it? Alves? Was it Alves? Whoever we played where he had the handball that gave up the penalty at the end of the game. Like, oh my gosh. He got so much hate for that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I love Nan. It's so good. What makes you say that, Ryan? I have a feeling I know where you're going with this, but what makes you say we're going 4-3-3 next year? I got a pretty good idea of what I think next year is going to look like, but yeah. So if Xavi comes back, we're hands down going to a 4-3-3. Here's where I think it's going to line up, though. I think Messi's going to be in the false 9. I think Ansu is going to be on the left, Dembele on the right, and they're going to pinch in as strikers when they need to. So Ansu Fati, Dembele, Messi, Puig, Pedri, De Jong, Dest, Alba, Mingueza, Araujo. That's our future. And Ter Stegen, of course. That's our future. We got to figure out a left back because Jordi Alba, of course, is on his last legs here. So we got to figure out a left back. But other than that, I think we have... Well, and then when Messi leaves, of course, we need a number 9. So we need a left back, we need a number 9, and I would love another defensive midfielder. I'd be stretching my lunch break and my stomach muscles when I go to get Indian, my friend. Left back for the future. Honestly, I wish we would have kept Digne, who's at Everton right now. Here we go. Messi finds De Jong. De Jong with a little rollover. Can he get one on target? Can he play it back for Messi? Keeper gets his hands on it. Nice little run of play there. But Barcelona looking like they're having fun. They're playing creatively. They're hustling for each other. Ooh, no touch there. Good. Busquets wins the ball back. Pedri turns. Drops it back to PK. Sees what his options are. Messi has never been a number 9, but he did play as a false 9 several times in the 2010-2011 season, which is arguably Barcelona's most dominant year. So Messi does have plenty of experience playing in that false number 9. I sometimes, oh, awesome. Thank you, Ayush. I sometimes miss Suarez, but he had to leave for there to be room for someone else to come in. It sucks that we didn't bring in somebody else. But at least there's that room there. Neymar, I never put my heart into Neymar because I don't like the way that he plays. Listen, he'll do some amazing things. He will make some beautiful runs, some beautiful works of art on the pitch, but the diving, the whining, the complaining, it was never as bad as it was when we had Neymar. Once he left, honestly, it's been pretty good because Messi doesn't do it. So having Neymar there, just having to apologize for Neymar's behavior all the time, it's not fun. Sorry, right? I'm going to see. I don't think yeah, no, mine's, it's because I gotta figure out another, platform to watch on because Sling puts me back like 30 to 45 seconds pretty much all the time. Like for me, it's live. I can't get it any liver than it is right now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Means faking all the injuries and whatnot. And Baker, admittedly, yeah, Dani Alves would dive. I mean, it's more of a Brazilian thing than anything else. But yeah, Danny was pretty bad at it. But Dani Alves is still my favorite right back of all time. He's in my top 5 favorite Barcelona players and hands down favorite right back of all time. Ooh, Pedri, can he find Dest? Yes, Dest cuts it back. Ooh, can't quite find Messi. It was close though. I'm telling you, in this formation, there's just so much more space on that right-hand side for Dest. So much more space. He looks a lot more composed on the ball. He looks a lot more confident in his decision making. And I think it's just not having him so crowded. Well, here's the problem, Baker. There is no cable provider around me that carries beIN Sports. We have Cincinnati Bell and we have Spectrum, and neither one carries beIN Sports. So I might need to look into, what's it called? Like Fubo TV, or even like YouTube TV might carry it. I need to explore some different online options. I mean, I'm gonna say Dani Alves. I would be willing to bet that Dani Alves has more trophies than any other right back living. No, Baker, they stopped carrying it. And so did Xfinity. I was what's it called? I was mooching off of my mom's Xfinity account for a while, and then Comcast stopped carrying it too. So Diego Carlos slaps Messi in the face. Messi's been down for like 30 seconds now. Yeah, I have to do Sling. Sling is like, what is it? Like $45 for the standard package, and then another $5 for the sports package. Still waiting for Messi to get up. I think it's just letting everybody catch their breath here. A Nightbot? No, what is a Nightbot? Yeah, Baker, I'm gonna look into some alternatives, because honestly, I don't think we really watch much else on Sling. Like, we have Hulu and Netflix and a bunch of the network streaming ones, because my mom's Comcast account. I've also heard good things. I keep hearing good things pop up. So maybe we'll look into it. Do. Ooh, Dest just off target there. Just off target. I like that Dest isn't afraid to shoot on the left. He's very versatile with both feet. He can play on the right or the left-hand side. I honestly think he may end up playing left back for USA, just because we're ending up with some other options at right back. Oh, nice ball there from De Jong, feeding Dest. Dest one-on-one, pulls it back, looking for options, dropped it back to De Jong. Nice. Oh, Busquets getting caught up field, but Dest maintains possession. Busquets crosses. Oh, somebody's got to get a foot on that. Messi, Pedri, and Dembele all leaving it for each other. Jordi Alba, breaks up the counterattack, but called for the foul there. I think Araujo is injured again. I could be wrong. Oh, that's cool. Nightbot. So I've heard of those things. Very cool. Memes when your season start, buddy. Baker, you shut up. We do not need Pjanic. Pjanic can pack his bags and go back to Bosnia or wherever he's from. All right? Don't need him. With all due respect, he should have never been given a Barcelona jersey. It's disrespectful that he was given the number 8, and he should not be on the pitch for us ever again. I really hope he's gone at the end of this year. I would have liked I would have liked our future midfield to be De Jong, Arthur, and Ricky Puig, but Arthur leaving did open up the window for Pedri to come in and get time on the pitch. So it's whatever. We're moving on from Arthur. All right, we're moving on from Arthur. We want Pedri, Puig, De Jong. That's what we want. Pedri, Puig, De Jong. Pedri, Puig, De Jong. That's what we want. You'll be in the stands going, Pedri, Puig, De Jong. Yeah, Ricky Puig needs to get that number 8. Pjanic can wear number 99 for all I care. I don't know, Baker. I could maybe find it on a map. I'd give myself like a 40% chance of finding it. Carlos Elena, that's another bummer. Carlos Elena, Rafinha, both those guys are sold. Actually, was Carlos Elena loaned? Carlos Elena might still be loaned out. He might be coming back still. I'm a big fan of Carlos Elena. He's a little bit bigger than Puig and Pedri. Excuse me. He's a little bit bigger than Puig and Pedri. Not quite as big as De Jong, but puts a little bit more, physicality in the midfield. He's no Yaya Toure, but I would like to have him come back. Yeah, Rafinha gone to PSG. He's sold. Sevilla with the free kick just in front of the center circle here. Alejandro Balde. No, I don't think so. Who was that? Jordi Alba putting Langley in a bit of a pickle there, but Langley does well to clear it out. Barcelona trying to be patient. Nice pass from PK to Dest on that right-hand side. And again, he has all this space. Ooh, he gets stuffed, though. Tries to go for another nutmeg and gets stuffed. De Jong comes over to clean up the trash. Draws the foul. It's going to be a Barcelona free kick. We got about 30 seconds left in this half, folks. Been a pretty good half for Barcelona so far. I'm not too upset about it. Oh, you know what? I want to say I've maybe heard that name before, Schloke. Now that you say that, I could be wrong though. Could just be making that up. I don't think we have 150 million, and if we did, I would not spend even 10 million of that on Pogba. I don't want that attitude coming in here. He's a high-priced baby. Dembele dribbling at the defense here. Oh, he left the ball behind though. 1 minute of stoppage time in this, folks. No, that is not a foul. Get up, Rakitic, you bum. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Rakitic is not a bum. I didn't mean that. Pogba is injury prone because he doesn't want to play for Manchester. $30 seconds left in this half. Let's go. Manchester is super blue. Stevie D. Baker. Manchester is so blue. So blue. No. He is not better than Frankie de Jong. Granted, they have different styles of play, but I take Frankie de Jong over Pogba every time. Every time. All right, friends. We're going to take a little halftime break. Oh, Rakitic better than our whole midfield? Get out of here. No. I take no. Incorrect. I'm not even going to argue that, Baker. That's a trap. That is a trap. Not even going to argue it. Yes. Steve is a United fan. Everybody go ahead and troll him during the halftime break. In the meantime, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, at the undefeated Moustache John, Twitter, at the undefeated MJ. If you're not subscribed yet, my goodness, friends, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe. Join the undefeated community. We're going to take a little 15-minute break. When I come back, we'll have the second half going. We'll keep the chat going. I appreciate y'all hanging out. It's been fun. I'll see y'all in about 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back, my friends. Hello, 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 we're back, my friends. All right, second half. I need to stop the clock. Stop. Reset. Get the second half going. Scoreboard, no, where are we at? Half. Dun dun. Second half. Second half. Okay, we good? I think we're good. Mingueza is better than Maguire. I agree. Second half. Sevilla making some changes. I think they just made 2 or 3 subs from Sevilla. Second half kickoff on the way. Did I miss anything else at halftime? Everybody have a good break. Everybody feeling refreshed, ready to go. It's going to be a beautiful Saturday here where I live. I'm going to take OG to the dog park after this. It's going to be fun times for everybody. Guys, look at this. Ponytail's coming, friends. The ponytail is coming. It's happening. Look at this wild hair, though, dudes. Getting out of control. I do not know who that is. I hesitate to even say the name. Jabi Kawhi? Jabi Kawhi? I do not know who that is. I'm super not hip. I usually just to let you know. Ooh. Foul there and a yellow card given to one of the substitutes that just came on for Sevilla. Oh, cool. Rekic there for Sevilla getting that yellow card. Excuse me. Burping into the mic. I'm sure there's a YouTube channel of people just burping into the microphone, right? That's got to be a thing. I'm sure somebody's watching that. It's probably got millions of subscribers. Just somebody burping into the microphone. Sevilla on the ball here. With those substitutions, I'm pretty sure they're going to be switching their formation. They look way more spread out right now. They may have switched to a 3-back themselves. Oh, okay. Jordi Alba does well to track back there, get the ball back from Barcelona. Nice little turn there from Des. Draws another foul. Des is getting hacked like he's Eden Hazard out there. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, I will definitely have to learn some words and some phrases because I know about zero. I know a little bit of Spanish, but that's not going to help me in India. Barcelona looking to reset now. Langley on the left-hand side. Finds Pedri in the midfield, swings it around. Ooh, it was supposed to go to Des. Messi intercepts it, though. That's okay. Mingueza even pushing way far up. I'm loving the formation. Des on the right-hand side, cuts in, finds De Jong, finds Pedri, swings it to the left-hand side to Jordi Alba. We're looking way more smooth here, guys. This is much closer to the Barcelona that I know and love. Little Tiki, little Taka, Dembele, Messi, Jordi Alba, back to Messi on the left-hand side of the box. Loops it over just to try to keep it alive. Des can't bring it down. Come on. Jeez, Lou. Well, that's the thing. There's how many people are in India? Like 1 billion? Something like that. So there's even if I just get like a fraction of the fan base in India, that'll be plenty for me, friends. Plenty for me. Sevilla with their change in formation, I think they are now doing 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they switched to a four, or excuse me, a three back as well. They're way more spread out and they got more bodies in the midfield. Foul given there. Jesus Navas, the former Man City man. Fouling Jordi Alba, his Spanish compatriot. 15 fouls committed by Sevilla today so far in this match. Serginho Dest is looking way more confident on the ball. He's twisting, he's turning, he's cutting left and right. He's bringing it back, dropping it all the way back to Ter Stegen there. But looking like he's getting his confidence back, and we need that. You have to have that. We can't be relying on Mingueza to play right back. He was a decent stand-in, but he's nothing compared to the offense that a Serginho Dest can bring you. Yeah, 1.3 billion. I just need a little sliver of that, and I think this channel will be wildly successful. Sevilla being pushed back to their goalkeeper, looking to reset from the back. Good pressure from Dembele and Messi. I don't know if you guys can hear, but birds are chirping outside. Winter is on the way out, my friends. We're coming up on spring season here in America. A couple more weeks. Damn it, Baker, I'm jealous. Well, actually, so my wife doesn't eat Indian food. She's not a very, we'll say, experimental eater. So she doesn't eat Indian food, but she's going to work today, so maybe I'll get some Indian food. Nice, Ayush. Nice. I mean, good for you guys. I'm happy for y'all. Oh, Messi with a nice little ball there. Can't quite connect, but he chases it down anyway. Dembele has options on his right. He finds De Jong. Cross it in. Jordi Alba can't quite get there. Oh, he just needed to get a toe on it. He couldn't quite reach it. It was so close. Damn it. So close, so close. Things are still looking good for Barcelona. We just have to... Okay, offsides there. I thought they were really going to call a handball on PK. We got to maintain, right? We have to maintain. The second part to Barcelona being inconsistent, aside from having a stagnant offense sometimes, is having a defense that's just been Swiss cheese, just full of holes. We can't hold a lead. What used to, a 1-0 lead used to turn into 2-0, 3-0. Now it's turning into 1-1. Down 2-1. We can't have that. So now that we're up 1-0, I think because it's Sevilla and we're already, we got to play them again here in the next week or two in the second leg of Copa del Rey, which we're down 2-0. I think we push this and try to showcase to them, get it in their heads that we can come back in that second leg. Tandoori chicken. All right, I'll look it up. Tandoori chicken. Bangarang. To be honest, I don't even remember most of the stuff that I've tried because I've only gotten it at a buffet. I've never actually ordered anything. But I know I've had, obviously, chicken, chicken masala. And I don't even remember. It's been a year since I've had Indian food now. But I remember what's the minty kind of green like little compote that you get. What's the little green minty thing? And you can just dab it on anything and just brightens up any dish that you get. What's that stuff called? Coriander chutney. Oh, well, could it be a mint chutney? Would that make sense? Instead of a coriander, could it be a mint chutney? Is that a thing? Ayush, what's your favorite restaurant in India? Like when I come visit, where do I need to where do I need to eat? Okay, that makes sense. I do love a herb chutney. You know what I'm saying? Steve gets it. Steve gets it. All right, 10 minutes into this second half, folks. Barcelona is still looking good despite the change in formation and lineup for nice ball from Ter Stegen there. Jordi Alba, great touch. Dembele has space. Let's go. Get there. Oh, didn't quite have the pace for it. Despite Sevilla's change in lineup and formation here, Barcelona are responding well. We're holding tight with our 3-1-4-2 lineup, which I appreciate. Jordi Alba is getting pushed back a little bit further than Serginho Dest. And really, we may have shifted ourselves back into a 4-3-3. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks like Mingueza is wide right. Yeah, Mingueza is now at right back. PK Langley at center back. Jordi Alba left back. Busquets, De Jong, and Pedri in the midfield. Dest is now just playing at right wing. So we are actually closer to a 4-3-3 now at this point because that change in formation from Sevilla. Nice, Ayush. That's awesome. We're gonna have to do some dish tastings here at some point. Messi has been pretty involved, but not to the point where we're like everything's going through him. And I think that's important to note. When we have matches where Messi has to drop back into the midfield to get the ball because everything has to go through him, the performance of the team tends to suffer there. So we're actually in a situation where if Messi doesn't touch the ball every time, that's kind of a good thing because we need to be relying on other players. Ooh, cross there, but Ter Stegen gets it at his near post. No problem. Oh no, why don't you ever want to eat KFC or Domino's in India? I did have Domino's in Barcelona, and it was amazing. It was the best Domino's I've ever had. I know the whole show has been about Indian food, which I'm okay with. I'm like I said, taking OG to the dog park after this, and maybe after that I get some Indian food. Yeah, dude, English food is not so good. Fish and chips is delicious, but outside of that, I'm good. I'm good on English food. Like Chinese, Italian, Indian, Mexican, whatever you want to consider American, I guess, like burgers and hot dogs, and then Americanized version of stuff. That's the thing. Like, so in America, it's really weird because we went from, the idea that, oh, we're a melting pot. And then this idea of cultural appropriation comes up. And it's like, cultural appropriation is really just the sharing of best practices. Like, oh, you guys have an awesome way of cooking chicken. I should cook chicken that way because it's way better than my way of cooking chicken. And then people are like, oh, you're stealing culture. It's like, bro, it's just a good way to make chicken. You know what I mean? We all wear pants is what I'm saying. One culture came up with pants. Somebody was like, oh shit, that's way better than this butt flap that I'm wearing. What, are you supposed to not wear pants because someone else's culture started pants first? Cultural appropriation is sharing best practices in my mind. Yeah, Baker, I think it's because of the standard of food quality when you get out of the U.S. Like Europe has like the no GMOs thing. Oh, nice ball to Jordi Alba. Can he feed it back? Oh, handball maybe. Serginho Dest off the post. Oh, ay. Nice little ball to Jordi Alba on the left-hand side. Crosses it in. Can't find anybody, though. Eventually, it falls to Dest, and he pangs one off the post. Ay. Oh, I was so close. That's hilarious. Yeah, so like I just had McDonald's. I'll eat McDonald's maybe 3 or 4 times a year, maybe. Uh, I get a lot of pizza, a lot of local pizza, um, and burgers. I eat a lot of pizza and burgers. I just had burgers last night at a local place called Gordo's. They do big, like, meatball-sized burgers. Oh, Dembele with a nice little dummy, and it's a foot race. He could be one-on-one with the keeper. Let's get that finish. Let's get that finish. He dumps it off to Leo, who puts it over the bar. Are you kidding me, Leo? Oh. Oh. Jordi Alba with a nice little pass to Dembele. Dembele with a dummy step over to himself, beats their whole defense. Cut back, little Cruyff turn, sets it up for Messi, who really just have to put it on target, maybe to the right-hand side. But instead, Messi blasts it over the bar. Come on! Terrible. Honestly, I've been so disappointed the last, 3 or 4 times that I've gone to McDonald's. It's going to be a while before I go back there. It's just, you go in and I'll get a couple of McDoubles. I'll get a 10-piece nugget, a large fry, maybe something else. Maybe if they're doing 24-hour breakfast, maybe I get a little McGriddle too. You know what I mean? And very often, aside from the McGriddles, it's often disappointing. You know? Like the buns will be kind of hard because they've just been sitting underneath a heat lamp. The fries may or may not be salted. Well, yeah, I bet you McDonald's is way better in India. That's what me and Steve were saying, is that in America we don't have the same sort of standards and legislation to force companies to have quality food. So therefore, companies that we have here in America can give us a shittier quality product than what they're giving you guys. So your McDonald's is probably a lot better than our McDonald's. What's up, Sego? FCB indeed. I do like Wendy's burgers. For me, it's actually Hardee's or Carl's Jr. if you're on the West Coast. If I had to pick a fast food chain, Hardee's has great burgers. Their chickens, what was it called? Their chicken tenders are top notch too. Like maybe as good as Chick-fil-A. Maybe. So Hardee's for me is a pretty good one. Dude, Midge, Pizza Hut was the best for us in the 90s. In the mid-90s, Pizza Hut, it did not get any better than a Pizza Hut pan pizza. Oh, did not get any better. And then all of a sudden, Pizza Hut, downhill, tanked. No good. My favorite pizza right now is a Little Caesars deep dish, actually, in terms of chains. Little Caesars deep dish. After that, I'll do a Papa John's. I actually did know that. So Araujo is super fast, and that's why I'm very excited for his future. I think he's going to be the Uruguayan Van Dijk, if you're asking me. I think it's going to be Araujo and Mingueza as our future center backs. I was thinking it was going to be Langley and Umtiti, but Umtiti basically sacrificed his health to win the World Cup. Can't blame him. So he's going to be injury prone his whole career. Langley went from an amazing investment of $30 million to why did we spend any money on him? He's just been shitting the bed all year. Baker, remember when we did the 12 taco challenge? Man, when Taco Bell was doing the 12 taco in a box back in the day, this would have been, Jesus, Baker, it would have been like 6 or 7 years ago now. Steve Baker and I at like 1 a.m. drove out to a Taco Bell and both got a box of tacos. I don't remember how many we ate. It was up around 7, 8, 9, something like that. It wasn't pretty. It was not fun at all. Neither, Mitch. I live in what is known as the heartland of America. I live in we call it the Midwest, but it's really, if you looked at it on the map, it's more of the middle right of America. in a state called Ohio. Endless Pizza? I want to go to a place called Endless Pizza. Yeah, and Little Caesars, I only go for the deep dish. Their standard $5 pizza, that's fine. You can pass on that. But it's the deep dish, especially when they do the promo with the bacon wrapped deep dish. Oh, bacon wrapped deep dish. I can't even say it. I'm so excited. Like, my mouth is starting to water. I can't even say it. Bacon wrapped deep dish is so goddamn good. So good. Listen, I've growing up in West Virginia, I've talked so much shit about Ohio, so much shit. And I do still think overall it is a pretty armpity state. But Cincinnati is cool as shit. Cincinnati's a very, very hip city. Well, they should give Endless Pizza. Isn't that false advertising? Should we start a group lawsuit against Endless Pizza? Is that what we need to do right now? Well, yeah, I know a lot of things are better than West Virginia because we're like the third fattest state and like I think number 1 in opiate deaths. So that ain't good. But we do have a pretty landscape that fracking and coal mining is ruining. So we got that. I think we still have whitewater rafting for the time being. That's pretty popular in West Virginia. What do people do just for recreation in India? Like if you had like what do you do on the weekend when you're just free? You had all the time in the world. What do you do with your friends? Like what is the common recreation? I don't actively play. I have played, so I know how to play, but I don't actively play. I did live in Colorado for a year. I lived in Denver. I lived just about 2 miles south of downtown. I was a half mile from the Broadway train station in Denver, Colorado. It was beautiful. That was a great year. All right, Araujo coming on for PK. Folks, you might as well consider this the passing of the torch. May not be this year, maybe next year, but definitely by the end of next year. That's happening. Araujo replacing PK. That is a like-for-like replacement, and Araujo is even faster. Messi setting in the free kick. He's got Langley. Langley! Offsides. Oh. Man, I wanted him to have that one. Come on, they're going to take a look at VAR. Nah, he was off. It's offsides, but Frankie de Jong is asking for a penalty. A little forearm shiver. You're never going to get that, Frankie. Never going to get that. Nice, Baker. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, listen, federally, I think cannabis is going to be passed potentially in this term, in the next 4 years. It could go federally legal. That's very possible. Ooh, that's going to be a high boot from Pedri. No, they don't call it. Okay. Keep on playing then. Jordi Alba wins it back. Messi looking to turn, finds De Jong. You got help on that right-hand side to Dest, who's looking fantastic today. I'm so excited that Dest has found his form again. Messi and De Jong and Busquets were all working together. Excuse me, got the burps right now. Yes, a little tiki, a little taka. Messi with the turn. Foul, maybe? He doesn't care. He gets back up. You can't keep him down. I love it. I love it. Oh, no, De Jong, you got to let that go to Dest. Ah! Off the back heels of De Jong. It wasn't meant for him. Damn it. Messi there gets tackled to the ground, fights his way up, still holding off the defender just to keep the play alive. You got to love that attitude, that fight and that desire from Leo Messi, El Capitan. Very cool, very cool. What do people like? What do older folks do? Like, if you're like 40 or older, what do you do on the weekends? Oh, shit. Pedri's down. That's not good. Pedri down, asking for a sub. Honestly, Dembele has not done much at all this second half. He did have that run there where he cut it back to Messi. But other than that, he's been very quiet. Bringing on the youngster, Moriba. I don't know why we're not going with Ricky Puig, but all right. We'll take Moriba. Schlog, maybe. We'll calm down on that. I don't know. What do you think, Baker? We'll see how Moriba plays here, and let me know if you see any Paul Pogba in him. I mean, he's big. How tall is he? He's probably like 6'1", I bet. I don't think he's as tall as Pogba, though. He's not as big yet. Definitely watching PSG Barca second leg. I will be live streaming for that. For those of you, if you haven't watched my prediction of Barcelona beating PSG in the second leg, I do have a 5 reasons why Barcelona will beat PSG in the second leg on my channel. So make sure you check that out after the match. We'll be live streaming. That's going to be, for me, it's going to be March 10th at 3 p.m. That's probably going to be March 11th for you guys at the wee hours of the morning. But for me, it's going to be March 10th at 3 p.m. Moriba there with a nice slide tackle on the keeper, forcing a goal kick. I love it. Love the hustle. Let them know you're there. That's very cool. That's Ayush, that sounds relaxing. I like that. Thanks, Ayush. I figured people might like that one. Whoops. Knocked my headphone out. Just trying to give my hair some breathing space. Got 18 minutes left in this one, folks. Still just sitting at 1-0. I would feel so much more comfortable if we got this second goal. And we've been dominant in possession. We've had more shots. We just got to bury one. We got to bury a second one. Sevilla on the ball here. Right-hand side. Looking to cut inside. Oh, Frankie de Jong reads it well. Nicely done, Frankie. I try to find the outlet pass. Not the best from Frankie on that one. Messi's doing all right. Messi's doing all right, but he did have a couple shots off target though that I think he really should have done better with. So I'll give Messi a 7 out of 10 so far. Although he did have that nice pass to Dembele. 7.5. Messi 7.5 out of 10 so far. Dembele also a 7 out of 10. He's been very quiet this second half. Serginho Dest 8 out of 10. Frankie de Jong 8 out of 10. Busquets 8 out of 10. And the back line, I got to give it to the back line, all 8 out of 10 today. So far. I don't want to jinx it. Seeing what's going on in my neighbor's yard over there. Just peeking out the window, being a nosy neighbor. What are you talking about? They're doing everything that's asked of them. I'm judging that off of possession, passing, composure, defending, positioning, effort, all of those things. Yes, OG is a biter. He's got cattle dog in him, and lab and husky, so he is a bit of a pack dog, and Rottweiler. So he loves to give little nibbles. Here's what's frustrating about dislikes. You don't know if somebody disliked because I'm not showing the game, so it's not what they were looking for. Like, oh, this isn't what I'm looking for. I'm mad at you for not showing the game. Dislike. Or like, did you really just not like what I'm providing? You know what I mean? Like, nah, don't like this guy. Dislike. You never know. In my opinion, it's probably more of the former. It's probably people looking for live stream video broadcast. You come across mine and go, no, this isn't it. But listen, if you read the title, if you pay attention, it says live commentary, right? And also, if you're looking on YouTube to get a broadcast, a video broadcast, it ain't happening, dude. Copyrights. So that one was actually my first one that actually caught any kind of momentum. USA Mexico has, I think, somewhere around like 17,000 views right now. It still gets like 50 views a day, mostly from Mexicans. But yeah, that one took off because back then I was doing match recaps and putting in little clips of the videos. I don't do it anymore because it's just too gray with the copyrights. But I was like the only one to include footage of Josh Sargent missing the penalty. So I think that, plus the fact that Mexico won in such dominant fashion, that one started blowing up because it got 10,000 views in the first week or two, something like that. So I was shocked when it started happening. I couldn't stop refreshing the page. Oh shit, Sevilla here on the break. Barcelona hustling to get numbers back. Langley and Alba on the left-hand side defending. Busquets now. Sevilla swinging around to the left-hand side. Dest does well to force him back in the middle. Moriba on the ball. Ooh. Excuse me. Should I say marking the player on the ball. Sevilla still in possession here. Trying to patiently work it around the box. Poor giveaway there. Nicely done. Dembele gets possession back for Barcelona. Passes in the middle to Messi, who gets rushed a little bit. Loses it, but wins it back. Let's go, Leo. Maybe ball over the top to Dembele. No, he takes it left instead. Cuts it back. Moriba needs to figure out where he's running. Dembele stopped his run. Come on. Dest coming in to hustle, though. Well done, Serginho Dest. Doesn't win it, but good hustle. Dest has some wheels, my friend. Oh, we did win a corner. Well done, Serginho Dest. He could have just let that go. He says, no. I'm going to hustle that down. I'm going to burn that oil, baby. Get him up there and win that corner. I love it. Corner for Barcelona. We haven't scored off of a corner in I don't know how long. We might not have any goals off of corners this year. That's entirely possible. Nothing on it, but we do maintain possession. Dest again tracking it down. Messi sends another one in. Oh, Langley header almost finds Araujo, but he can't quite get a toe on it in the back post. So US has 4 different time zones, but right now it is 11:53 a.m. for me. So I'm in the Eastern Standard Time, which we'll be springing forward an hour here sometime in the next few weeks. But right now, Eastern Standard Time. Oh, yeah. Moriba leaves it for Dembele. Oh, can't quite dig it out. That's going to be a foul. Free kick for Sevilla inside their own box. Yeah, so Ayush, that's one of the problems with having a primarily Indian fan base is that any afternoon matches is like 2-3 in the morning for you guys, because you guys are now that puts you 11 hours ahead of me. Oh no. Handball. Okay. Ayush, careful with the spoilers. I know you're a little bit ahead of me, but just careful with the spoilers so I can react in real time and not to the chat, please. Oof. Okay. Got a little lucky with that handball called. Got a little lucky. No worries, Ayush. No worries. It's honestly, it's something that I gotta figure out, and it probably is just finding a different platform to watch the game on, so that I'm watching it the same time as everybody else. I try my best to support the MLS. It's not the most exciting league, but it is getting better. It is getting better. And we do have a team here, FC Cincinnati. I got season tickets for the first time coming up this year, so you guys are gonna see some content on the channel of me going to some of those matches. I might try to do some player interviews, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so FC Cincinnati is my team in the MLS. Oh, snap. I could do that. Ayush, man, your Ayush has just helped me out with so many tips. My goodness. Thank you, Ayush. Well, here's the thing. So, I mentioned the Instagram ads that I was doing. Oh, Barcelona doing some substitutions here. Hang on. Dembele coming off for Braithwaite. Did Araujo just come off for Umtiti? What just happened? Araujo just came off again. Oh no, Coleman was so mad. It looked like he was chewing Araujo out. Araujo comes on for PK and then looks like he flared up that injury again. God, come on. What is going on with these young players getting all these like leg muscle injuries? What is happening? Yeah, LAFC is pretty good. Who else? Who won MLS Cup this year? I don't even remember. Most of MLS season was canceled due to COVID, but they did like a kind of project restart. Get up. No way. Sevilla asking for a penalty. No, no, no. That should be a yellow for diving. Man, if Langley gives up a penalty, it's just going to be so bad. I mean, he was asking for that contact. That's what. Yeah, it is a little bit hard to watch MLS, particularly because here's one part. Just the fact that MLS has playoffs makes the regular season that much less meaningful. You know, the way that European leagues are set up is that you crown the champion at the end of the league. There are no playoffs, but American sports loves to have a playoff at the end of the season. So you have the regular season. What do they call them? What do they call? Is it the something shield? It's the something shield if you win the league, and then you have the cup playoffs. So it's hard to really buy into the seasons. But like I said, been a FC Cincinnati supporter since 2015. They actually started in the tier down in the USL, and then, oh man, Araujo just kicked over a set of chairs there. My goodness. But good one, Mij. Neymar would be proud. But yeah, USL, yeah, no promotion, no relegation. That's another part of it. Sevilla getting some possession here. Nice, broken up there by Busquets. Umtiti trying to find an outlet pass. See, now this is where it's not really working, folks. I don't like that we have Langley and Umtiti out there as 2/3 of our center backs. I don't like that it's Braithwaite instead of Dembele out there right now. Braithwaite, nice pass to Mariba, though. Let's make a good decision, Mariba. Drops it to TT. Well done. Busquets trying to be patient, working with De Jong here. We got 5 minutes plus stoppage time. Let's get a second goal here. Yes, Messi breaks through. Nice little pass from Mariba. He's one-on-one with the keeper. Can he finish it? He gets stuffed, and then he buries it. Let's go! Yes, persistence pays off there. 2-0 Barcelona. Messi can't be denied. He gets stopped the first time, but he just kept digging away, puts it in the back of the net. Let's go! 2-0 Barcelona! Yes! Let's go! Ah. Almost on demand, called for that goal. Let's go. We will take it. Definitely not the prettiest you've ever seen from the legendary Lionel Messi, but we will take it, friends. We will take that 2-0 goal. Let's go. Let's go. Messi with a nice little La Croqueta. Tries to chip it over off of the goalkeeper's chest. It falls back to Leo's feet, and he just barely knocks it around him. Off the keeper's chest, off Leo's thighs, back to his feet, and in the back of the net. We will take it, my friends. We will take it. 2-0 to Barca, and that's exactly what we need. Number one, we needed 3 points in La Liga. Number two, we needed to get in Sevilla's head going into that second leg in Copa del Rey, letting them know that a 2-0 lead is not safe against us. And you know what, folks? This could have been more. I think Sevilla got dominated in this match. I think Ronald Koeman finally got the tactics right. I think we are in desperate need of a of a better number 9. Some of that will be solved by Ansu Fati coming back. But we were experimenting with him at number 9 a little bit. But Lionel Messi, the Pichichi leader right now with 19 goals, just above 16 from Luis Suarez. That'd be so disappointing if Luis Suarez ended up the Pichichi winner at his first year at Atletico. First of all, can't believe that we let him go to Atletico Madrid. That's absurd, but whatever. YouTube is not my full-time job. We will get there eventually. But no, I have a full-time job that I work Monday through Friday. I do this. I also do jiu-jitsu 4 days a week. I play soccer twice a week. I play music. I play bass. I'm starting to learn a little bit of keyboard. I got quite a lot of hobbies. Prajal, it's not my least favorite. It's definitely not my least favorite part. I do love tacking up another goal on the scoreboard. Yeah, very much not. Oh, you mean like? Wait, Baker, give me context. Full-time YouTuber or working full-time for my job is a stretch. Messi and Moriba. I do play FIFA. I've played very little FIFA this year. To be honest, the whole FIFA Ultimate Team really just put a bad taste in my mouth with FIFA because the developers started focusing so much on keeping people spending money and time on Ultimate Team instead of just creating a better game. So for the first time in like 5 years, I actually didn't invest in Ultimate Team this year. And I've just played some divisions matches here and there, which I've actually started to enjoy. So that's been nice. Yeah, I'm in FIFA rehab. Yeah. Thank you, Baker. I am in FIFA rehab. I've spent too much time and too much money playing FIFA Ultimate Team over the last 5 years. So I'm glad to have kind of shaken that off. And maybe one day we'll do some gaming on the channel again. But for right now, the idea is we do at least one stream a week, at least one upload per week, and we are on the road to 1,000. Promoting on Instagram is starting to really help out. But we are on the road to 1,000. We're about a year and a half old now, this channel, I think. About a year and a half old. 19, 20, 20 to 21. Yeah. August of 2019, I think, is when this channel started. But I was talking, who was it that I was talking with earlier? I think maybe Ryan. I've never been consistent with the uploads. I started out only doing Barcelona content, and then I got a copyright ban that kept me from streaming for 3 months. That really hurt. And then as soon as I came back, the what's it called? COVID hit, so there were no matches. So this is really the first time this last month or two, this is the most consistent I've been, and we're starting to see it pay off. So let's keep this party going. Well, Baker, there are weekends, you know. Thanks, Midge. I appreciate that. Oh, good control there by Braithwaite. Receiving that pass from Messi. Des now. Oh, come on, Braithwaite and Mariba. You guys got to decide who's taking that. Hey. Barcelona lose possession. All right, 4 minutes of stoppage time in this one. There are just over 3 minutes left. I hope so, Ryan. I hope so. I think if I just keep pace with what I'm doing, like I said, one stream, if not 2 streams, and at least 1 upload per week, and then active on the Instagram. I think if I keep that up, it'll keep growing. I mean, people tend to enjoy it. We're having fun here, right? It's a good time. I think if you're watching the game, why not mute that commentary, turn on this, and be part of the conversation. Join the undefeated community. Yeah, I mean, Baker, listen, I'm the kind of guy that I'll wait to take my morning dump to get to work so I can get paid for that. I don't think there's anything ethically wrong with that. Back when I was going into an office, of course, working from home right now. Yeah, yeah. Ryan, I'd actually rather not talk about that. I'd like to kind of keep that off the channel, to be honest. One day we'll talk about that. When I can quit my job, I'll tell you all about it. Yeah, Ayush, that'd be great, man. Thank you so much. I mean, this community, I want to build a community that's people just hanging out, watching soccer, talking about soccer, having fun, being supportive of each other. You know, life has its ups and downs. We've all experienced that this year. So just having a community that, can kind of be a nice little pick-me-up. When all else fails, if you can come to the Undefeated Moustache John channel and get a smile on your face and have some good conversation, that's really what we're going for, Baker, you dick. Worst experience job was actually I worked the grill at a restaurant chain called the Olive Garden. I don't know if you guys have them in India, but that job sucked. I'm trying to think, did I have a worse job than that? That was probably my worst job, working the line cook at the Olive Garden. That was a rough one. Yes, Shloke, I will be streaming the second leg of Sevilla. That is definitely going to be happening. I'm going to do a match tomorrow too. If you guys like the English Premier League at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, my time. So, 11:30 a.m. Eastern. It's going to be Man United against Chelsea. Hopefully Christian Pulisic gets on the pitch. We'll see. But Man United against Chelsea tomorrow morning, 11:30 a.m. We're going to be doing a live stream. Come hang out. We'll see if we can get the ball rolling, get some more subscribers in here. There's the final whistle, folks. A big 3 points for Barcelona. A big statement to Sevilla saying that Copa del Rey tie is not over. That 2-0 lead is not safe. We're coming at you. We're going to get this one. I love it. Great way to start out the weekend, folks. I love it. No, Baker, I was on the grill, dude. So I was doing like I was cooking up steaks and chicken and all that stuff that was going on top of the pastas. That's what I was grilling up. So I kept that job for I think 2.5 weeks, long enough to buy my first flat screen HD TV, and then I was out of there. That's hilarious. All right, folks, I'm going to hop off. It's a beautiful day outside, so I'm going to take OG to the dog park, and then I'm going to take a nap probably before I get up and do some other stuff. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. This was one of our most successful streams in terms of just consistent viewers, so thank you for tuning in and taking a ride with me. For those of you that are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I do sometimes do pop-up random streams. I don't advertise them like I should all the time, so make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you turn on notifications. Follow me on Instagram right there at the Undefeated Moustache John. On Twitter, it's at the Undefeated MJ. We'll keep the conversation going in between streams. Make sure you come back tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. We'll do another one of these for Man United versus Chelsea, and I think that's it, folks. If you haven't checked it out, 5 reasons why Barcelona will beat PSG. Make sure you see that on the channel. That's my latest upload. Hair in my mouth. Okay. Everybody, yes, like Midge said there, everybody be safe. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Go out there and spread some love. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks, everybody.